Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Stream 4 with the old Codger. Hope it's not too warm for you guys out there, but before I go any further, can I just do a mic check, please, guys, in the chat? If you can just... does it need turning up or turning down? Don't be cheeky. Loud and clear, says Ben. Loud and clear, says Danny. Thank you very much. Right. This is me ride for... I'm only going to race... I think I might race 2 races tonight. Is that a good thing, Ben? Loud as usual. Yeah, I did this livery this afternoon. I was having a bit of a mess around. Yeah, I'm going to give this a whirl. I've not driven this car much. It's Group 4 tonight, as you probably all gathered. So I've not driven the Scirocco, so... it could either go one or 2 ways, can't it? So, we'll see how it goes. Right, we'll get the first lobby fired up. Going to be a different tracks tonight. I'm sure you've all raced them before. But there's a couple of different tracks there, and there's going to be 4 races tonight. There's going to be 3 sprint races and 1 endurance race later on. Hopefully, it'll have cooled down by then. So bear with me while we get the usual, as Captain calls it, the circle of death. Oh, one thing I'm going to do is turn this music off. I had it on for the scapes. So I'm going to turn it off when I get this done. Oh, this takes ages, doesn't it? Right. Let me just turn this off. Okay, you may want that back on to drown me out, but I'm sure I'll see some comments. Right, so create room. Let's load up the first room, and you can get some practice. G4 sprint. Okay, this should be ready to go. It is a public lobby, so hopefully there shouldn't be any shenanigans. The first race is going to be at Fuji International Speedway Short. So, yeah, there's as you can see from the room settings there, it's preset weather, so there's no... it's probably all going to be in the sunshine, hopefully. There's no random weather involved. So, we'll create this room. Fingers on the buttons. Let's get this room open in 3, 2, 1. I'm not expecting them... It's quite warm, it's quite humid here, up near Manchester, so I'm not sure what it's like with the rest of you, but just remember to keep hydrated, have a drink, yeah, just keep the fluid levels topped up, because it can be even I mean, on a wheel it's going to be tough going. Not so bad on the pad. The only trouble I find with the pad is that you tend to lose grip of it. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Shadow says, could be better, hurt a tendon in my arms, so some discomfort, but racing nonetheless. Oh, Shadow, you're a legend, mate. Don't, if you're not up for it, mate, just do as much as you can. It's great to see you in here. I don't expect anybody to hurt themselves doing this. Wow, look at this filling up now, 11. Wow. Yeah, Danny, that's what I've put it on for that, to get some practice in. It's going to be pretty much these... you'll see from the settings afterwards, but I've not got the damage set to high. But it's going to be random weather nonetheless, so it'll be a good bit of practice. That's what I've sort of designed it for. Yeah, but going back to Shadow, mate, if you're in any discomfort whatsoever, just pull out the race. It's not. I don't want you to make it any worse, mate. Seriously. But I appreciate you turning up, mate. It's very good of you. Well, at the moment we've got 9. We did have 11. Maybe they've seen the track. It's filling back up again. So yeah, we've got Shadow GT, we've got CCR Shadow GT, we've got CCR Danny C. Wow, we've got CCR Gold Star again. Wow, I must be doing something right. Look at these top guys we've got up here. They're all quick. We've got Shadow Danny Gold Star, we've got CCR LFC Ben, we've got CCR Beastman's in, another Ben. So well, we're doing all right at the moment. So let's get some. Let's see what cars these guys are choosing. I've got a feeling they might be out in the. Yeah, there we go. Well, there's the first one, the Aston. In case you weren't aware, pretty much the whole of the CCR gang are in a championship or a Super League being run by CC Sim with professional commentary by Craig Cook. He's also a professional commentator of the Mighty Mini series. We were down at Thruxton with him last weekend. Yeah, I mentioned this in my last stream. So this is a pretty big event. I've got a feeling, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's 72 drivers in this. And they're all going to be, I think, 20 to 30 minute races. So it's going to be a long slog. So these guys will probably be out in the Astons tonight, trying to get their eye in, and they know the tracks in advance, but I suppose the more tracks they race them on, they get a feeling for the car. I mean, they're all pretty quick at the moment. So we've got Shadow GT out there, the yellow and black Aston. Now, that's not his normal colours. Unless he's not revealing his proper livery for. I've got a feeling he'll have a CCR livery, unless I've missed it. Go well out of there tonight, Shadow. Yeah, don't risk your arm too much, matey. Or is it your shoulder, I think? Yeah, Ben, Beastman. Great to see the CCR guys in here. Lovely to see Gold Star. I'm not singling anybody out, but if anybody doesn't know of Gold Star, he'll probably kill me for this. He's one of the, I'm not saying set Gold Star up for anything. He's one of these guys that you put him in any car pretty much at any track, and he just seems to find he just seems to find that extra speed. And he's always been quick. And it's great to have him in the CCR. He was Gold Star, I can't remember, he had some numbers after his name, but he recently changed to CCR and joined the gang, which was great to see. To have Gold Star in amongst the gang, that's a massive asset. We'll only be doing one or two anyway, mate. Just fancied a couple of races. Yeah, that's cool, Shadow. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Well, guess who else has just rocked up? Witchell's just... Is that how you're feeling, Witchell, with that emoji that you've put in the chat? I can well imagine if it's warm, that'll be the face I'd be pulling. But great to see you, Witchell. But I started it early I started it just after you joined the first race last week, didn't I? So yeah, I'm going to give a bit more practice because this guy's in here. The races are going to be run pretty much 5 minutes practice. This one a bit longer because we haven't run this one. And 10 minutes quali. That'll be the format, and 6 laps for the first 3 races. So we've got... I would stop on a name that I can't see the name properly. Gwen LLA from... Oh, I'm going to have a stab at this. Is that Finland? Please correct... I do apologise. Oh, I do know that name. Guerrilla. Okay, so that sounds Spanish for... Yeah, something to do with the army. Maybe his name, but it does sound Spanish for Finnish. I've probably got that completely wrong. And here we have the man himself, LFC Ben, out in his trademark red and black CCR livery. Yeah, I saw you in action the other night, Ben, at Spa. You, I think it was a practice lobby, wasn't it, run by CC Sim, and you... I'm not sure whether you deliberately started at the back or not, but you're at the back, and then Yeah, you stormed through the field, and you had a couple of incidents, and you finished second. So to do that at Spa, yeah, that's impressive, mate. Witchell saying the room is full. I'm showing 15 on the screen, Witchell. Maybe refresh it. Can't believe it's full. Wow, that's impressive. So we've got Jack here from the UK. Let's see what he's out in. That's the Mitsubishi. Is that the Lancer? Is it? Yeah. Not a bad choice for tonight. Finding his feet there. Then we've got is that an IRL Lator from Spain. Let's see what car they're out in. Who's out in the BMW M4? Yeah, we don't see that much these days. I think Goldstar used to run either the M4 or the M3, but I'm sure he's run the M4 and that was quick. But with all these updates and the changes to BOP and whatnot, yeah, it's up and down. You never know which is. It changes from day to day. So let's just, speaking of Goldstar, let's see what Goldstar's out in. Is that the Ferrari? Or no, that's the NSX, isn't it? I'm sure that's the NSX. Yeah, I didn't actually say. But yeah, he was going well in that the other week. So go well out there tonight, Goldstar. Don't really need to encourage you, do I, really? And then we've got, is it SI competition from, now this is where I go wrong, I'm sure that's France. Also out in the Aston. Yeah, there seems to be a popular choice. So we'll see how they go. And we've got Smudge from the UK also out in an Aston. Yeah, Danny, yeah, that's where I'd seen, yes, I did, yeah, I'd seen Goldstar in Craig's lobby. When we say Craig, that's Player Sport UK. So he streams on well, it can be sometimes in the week if he's got some time off, but as a general rule, it's Saturday and Sunday evenings, normally weekend only. But keep an eye out if you head over to his channel, subscribe to him, drop him a like, and if you put the notifications on, you'll see when he pops up. Can be quite random at times, but yeah, he has some good endurance races over there. And speaking of which, we'll be mentioning CCR. That relates to the man himself, the big boss, Captain Colossus Racing. So he streams on a Wednesday. He comes online at about, I say about, there's nothing about, is it? It's 7:10 on the dot, and the lobby will open at 7:30. This week, I hope I've got this right, he's running a special feature race organised by none other than Wally DJ with 3 manufacturers with 4 racers in each manufacturer. I hope I've got that right. Someone in the chat correct me if that's wrong. So you'll actually have, instead of a feature race being 1 winner, you'll have 3 winners that night. So 1 from each manufacturer. So going down the field here, we've got Mac Non. That could be a disguise of whether he's slow or quick. That's the Lamborghini, I believe. And then we've got another one from Spain. Vicino. What are they out in? Oh, another Aston. These are proving popular tonight. And as we see someone coming out there, oh, he's changed. Right, okay, they've changed to the Ferrari. So maybe they prefer that car. We've got Arbueno LCH from the UK. Also out in the Aston. I wonder what. Let's see what. I was going to. Let's see what Ben's out in. Yeah, I thought Ben might be out in the Aston. Love these liveries with Ben's trademark blue colours. Yeah, the two-tone blue looks stunning, that livery. Looking pretty solid tonight, Ben. Unfortunately, it's through no fault of his own. I know he'll probably hate me for saying this, but his internet can be, on the whole, it's normally pretty good. I must say tonight that's looking really solid, Ben. But I've seen a lot worse. I've seen a lot worse than that. But go well out there tonight, Ben. 14. Let's see. Has Witchell managed to get in? If you're listening, Witchell is showing. Oh, it's 15 now. There was 14 a minute ago. Oh, he says on the chat, need to practice in the Bagan when I can get in. Okie dokie. Witchell's in. Nice one. Glad you managed to get in, Witchell. As we see Jack there taking an alternative line, maybe this is popular for drifting. Maybe he's trying his hand at see if that's a better line to go through that corner. Bit of a wide line, but he's picked up a penalty. But right, we've had 12 minutes practice now. So what I'm going to do, Witchell, have you managed to get a lap in yet? Or you're all right? I'm just gonna chuck qualify for 10 minutes. So if everybody's in now, that's 16. Wow, I've got a full room. That's incredible. Right, and everybody's in. Right, okay, let's get the qualifying underway. So just check your tyres, make sure you've all got the softs on, and then I'll get it going. So if everybody's okay. Jack, are you good? Don't ramp. Okay, I've had a message in the chat. Yeah, try and keep any... just try and keep the messages to a minimum. Oh, I didn't see Super Wallows in. Wow. Nice one, Lee. Are you in the VR tonight? Or are you flat screening it tonight? But I'm going to chuck this quali on. And let's see if we get some lap times in. Right, we'll get some cars on the screen. Get some info on the screen. If you're stuck in the pits, just basically red X out of the... Don't red X out of the lobby, just red X out of the qualifying and then green tick again, and it'll get you back in and you'll be out on track. So I'll get some information on the screen, and then I'm just going to grab myself a drink, and I'll be back in about 30 seconds or so, once these have got round on the outlap. I'll leave you with the man himself. Where's he gone? I'll leave you with Lee for a minute. I'll get rid of this arrow so that it doesn't wind Ben up. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, Codger's back. Right, got myself a nice glass of iced water. I'm on the hard stuff tonight. Maybe DC, Danny C here. Just this is good to see when you're out in qualifying. I like that livery, Danny. That's really nice. Yeah, I do like that, mate. That's superb. Another one of Captain's liveries there. He fires these masterpieces out, doesn't he? Just look at that. Stunning. As we see Danny there, warming his tyres up, trying to get a bit of heat in, ready for his quali. We'll go back to LFC Ben now. Just trying to see who was first out, who's actually on the... Right, so that's his outlap. He's just started. Let's go on a lap with Ben. Now this is another one of these guys. Sorry for Ben if I put you under pressure. I'm sure you won't feel it, mate. But yeah, he's one of these quick guys that definitely coming up through the likes of challenged as Ben. He always seems to be doing well in the captain's feature races. He's always up there in the results. Always up there. So we'll have let's go on board with Ben. I mean, I've raced this track a couple of times, and it's deceiving. It looks like you've got a lot more room on the exit of the corner there, but a lot of people, I think you can use the green AstroTurf on the right there. I'm not sure. I've got the penalties on weak, but I'm sure you can run out to the right there. But I don't like this complex coming up here. There's a lot of. I think it's here. I think there's a couple of blind. Yeah, these two. Yeah, this is hard. This one's not so bad. It's the next one because it's almost like a blind apex for the next corner. It's hard to know which gear to go in. So let's see what. I think Ben's getting a bit of slip off Lee there. Hopefully Lee's seen him. Well done, nice one, Lee. So let's see what. I don't know whether that was an indication of Danny. LFC Ben's full pace, but let's just see what laps they're getting now. There's a 141 and he's 6/10 off Gold Star, so he's there or thereabouts. I expect that to be a battle at the top there. Let's. Meanwhile, Shadow is only half a second off Ben, so he seems to be doing well. Also out in the Aston, I believe. So we've got Danny. So we've got the Astons in second, third, and fourth at the moment, with Gold Star in the NSX in P1 at the moment. This is another Aston, I think. Let's come out of this one. There's someone with the hazard lights on there. Matt, no, if you're not on a lap, yeah, don't get in the way of people, please, mate. Unless you've got your hazard lights on by mistake. Yeah, so he's had to back out of the lap now. So, yeah, if you're not on a lap, just well, if you mess a lap up, you don't have to go back to the pits, but just keep an eye on the track map and just look at cars coming up behind you. And if you just pull out of the way, just pull off the racing line. You see Shadow coming in with a 141. That puts him. Ooh, that puts him in 700s off LFC Ben. That's impressive. So Danny C is now shot up to second. He's half a second off Gold Star. Oh, now, so having said that, as I spoke there, LFC Ben's just pipped him. So, yeah, LFC Ben's got within a tenth, or just over a tenth of Gold Star. So he's on a really good. Yeah, he's on a flyer now. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're liking the content, don't forget it'll help the old Codger out if you drop us a like, and even better if you want to subscribe as well. That would really help. I may need to change, throw some quite different events on this channel, just for a bit of variety, because there's so many cars in the game that don't really get used. Well, here he is, the man himself. Is Captain Colossus responsible for these awesome liveries. He's the artist, so to speak. He's the Picasso. So, evening, boys. I'm entertaining the missus this evening. Great to see so many legends in this house. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Captain. Yeah, you treat her well, Captain. But maybe just provide some entertainment in the background. I'm sure. Well, I don't think she'll let you have it on, will she? But have a great evening, great Paul. Have a great evening, buddy. So I think Ben's backed out of this lap. So we'll see what. Danny's caught the grass there, so that's not going to help him on his lap. It all seems to be. I think they have raced this track before, so let's go back with Beastman. Let's see what. He's done a 142.1 at the moment. So he's not. I think he's got a bit more in him there, but I think that's what your missus says you're trying. Or have I read that wrong, Paul? Marie, your missus is agreeing in the background, I'm sure. Nah, I'm only messing. But yeah, you put a lot of effort into this, and to get it where it is. So yeah, treat her right. Spoil her tonight, matey. She deserves it. So let's see where. I was right. That's what she said. Yeah, I half thought as much. Nah, I'm only messing, mate. So I think Witchell, I don't know whether what cars. Oh, he is in the Megane. He said he needs to practice in the Megane, so maybe he's leaving the practice to the race. So yes, we've got Macnon here. He's done they've done a 1:42.7, so he's well, it's 1.6 off. Well, you can't Gold Star. You can't be. You should gauge it what they're off second place really, because Gold Star just seems to be just out there. So Gold Star's quickest lap 1:41.0. So LFC Ben he slipped back 300s, so he's there or thereabouts. This is going to be a good race between these two. And Danny's hot on his heels. He's only just under 2/10 behind LFC Ben. And less than half a second to Shadow. And Shadow to Beastman. I mean, you look at this. I mean, the top 5... Right, top 4 are all within a second, give or take. So, I mean, even you go down to Beastman. Yeah, this is going to be... Yeah, I reckon this is going to be a cracking race. We've got 40 seconds left off the 10 minutes quali with I think there should be maybe 2 laps. Food came at the wrong time. I'm going to have to eat while racing. Oh dear. I tell you what, mate. Hang on a minute. How are you supposed to do that? You're on a pad. Are you just? I don't know how you're going to do that, Mitchell. That'll be hilarious. I could understand it a little bit more if you're on a wheel, but yeah. Have you got someone feeding you then? Have you got someone feed? Well, I hope it's not a fork and knife meal. Is it a pizza or something? I hope. Make it a bit easier, won't it? But yeah, go well out there, Witchell. Unless he's trying to eat it while he's in the pits and relying on getting the practice in the race. So go back to Bueno. Their quickest is at the moment is a 1:42.9. So they're just over 2 seconds off the pace. To be 2 seconds off Gold Star, that's not... I'd be happy with that, to be honest. So that was their final lap. So let's just see if the top... Let's just see if any of the top 5... I think Beastman's cruising round now. That's the end of his qualifying. Shadow's still on a lap. Or has he cooled him down now? I think looking at Danny... I think he's on his final lap. So let's just see if is LFC on a lap. Let's just see Ben crossing the line here. See if he improves. Let's see if he can. 1:41. He's improved on his best, but he's still not pipped Gold Star. Let's see Danny coming over the line now. He's improved as well, but he's not moved from third. So there's your results. We've got CCR Gold Star in first. I knew that was going to happen. I'm never quick enough, am I? No comments, please. Oh, no, it's the opposite way, isn't it? So let's have a look at the results. So we've got, in first place, on pole, we've got CCR Gold Star in the NSX. Then we've got the barrage of Aston Martins with CCR LFC Ben in second place. We've got CCR Danny C in third place. And we've got CCR Shadow in fourth place, followed by CCR Beastman in fifth place. Great result there, Ben. And then we've got some quite different cars. Well, we've got another Aston in seventh, but we've got IATA or later. Is that later? In the M4. That's a good result for the M4. We don't see it very often. Witchell did actually set a time, so that's not bad if he's eating halfway round to be only 1.7 off the lead. Then we've got Macnon in the Hurricane. A couple more Vantages in 9th, 10th and 11th. Super Wallow there in 12th. Oh, he's out in the GTR Group 4. Yeah, he's done well there. Yeah, are you... Let us know in the chat, Lee. Are you in VR tonight, or are you just normal flat screen like the rest of us? Mortals. Then we got the 458 Italia by Garia on a 145, and it doesn't look like 14th and 15th actually set a lap, or they didn't have much luck. So, everybody get a quick drink, because it is. I mean, it's overcast here and it looks cool, but it's still humid. So, yeah, get a drink inside you. Are we starting? Yeah, give me. Right, so if everybody's ready, hang on. 14 in the room. There was 15 before. Who's not in? One's dropped out. Okay. Okay, so best of luck, everybody. Just bear in mind, I'll put a message on here. Let's have a clean race. Good luck. The only thing I'll say, if you're in a move and you accidentally make contact with someone, with another driver, they go off the track, just pull over, give the place back. We'd much rather see that than just carry on. It's not, it's what we strive for here at CCR. It's clean and respectful racing. I do apologise, Kendall, if you're listening to the stream. I'm going to have to get this going. Stick with us by all means. Join in the next one. But fortunately, they've all done the qualifying now, so six lap race, and feel free to join us in the next one, matey. So if everybody's ready, got the right tyres on, let's start this race. I'll try and do my best with the commentary. Just going to mute for a second. Okay, the line up on the grid. We got the lights ready to come on. We got one red light, 2, 3, 4, waiting for the 5th. And there's two Murray Walker style, and a go! I'm not going any higher than that for the rest of the stream. So we've got Gold Star here, neck and neck, and we've got Danny C. So Gold Star manages to hold the lead into the first bend. Closely followed by LFC. We've got a bit of action at the back. Let's see if everybody got through. Oh, I think Lee spun. It's been collected. Whoever's... Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got replays, unfortunately, but anything like that, if that's driving into the side of someone, yeah, they should have pulled over and waited there. Unfortunately, yeah. Carry on, Lee. It's 6 laps, mate. Get some practice in. So we'll go back to the leaders. Gold Star's starting to stretch his legs. It's only half a second, but we've got LFC, Ben and Danny. The top three are sort of, starting to stretch the legs a little bit now. But having said that, Witchell is hot on the heels here in the McGann. Now, he said he had to get some practice in there. I'm presuming he's driven it before. He's doing well there. He's keeping up with the top three. So, going back to that incident before at the start, it's a 6-lap race, not a 1-corner race. You can't win a race on the first corner. You can certainly lose it, which Paul Lee fell victim to there, but I'm not saying anyone was guilty, but yeah, just have a little bit more patience into T1. Let the field spread out. There's 6 laps to go at this. Excuse me. So now we've got Shadow hunting down. This is Witchell's Shadow at the moment. So he's hunting down Witchell in the McGann. So, and there seems to be 2 packs here. So we've got Shadow and Beastman going at it. So it looks like they've swapped places, maybe, or they've lost a couple of places from Witchell's gained on the start. So I don't know whether these two got caught up in the melee at the beginning. But this will be a good race. This will be a good battle to watch. Two respectful drivers here. Not just the only two, obviously, but yeah, to see Shadow and Ben, huge respect for each other, both, and everybody else. Both in the same cars. So, and I would say that they're in the same speed category. You'll not see any dubious moves. But yeah, nice clean fight. So let's see. We've got Witchell still there. He's well. Danny's pulled out at one point, a second gap now, so he's just outside the slipstream, which I would say the Megane's slightly less. I don't know. Round the bends here, it might be better, but I don't think it's got the legs on the straight. I'm not 100% certain, but he probably desperately wants to get back in that slipstream. And then we've got Danny C and LFC Ben here. I would say these are evenly matched, definitely. As you look at the gap between the two of them, it's not moving. Look at that, 6.5 tenths, and it's staying there, consistent. So yeah, this will be a tough battle it'll be tough for Danny to get past Ben, but it'll also be tough for Ben to keep Danny behind him, because Danny's like a little Jack Russell. You wave, he won't stop. He'll never give up, and he'll just keep going, keep plugging away. He'll be weighing up now. This is a strange thing to say. He'll be weighing up where Ben's weak. It seems funny for me to say that, but everybody's got the weaknesses. Recognising them and working on it. So yeah, there'll be an area on the track where Danny's already sort of thought, yeah, I'm a bit quicker than Ben through there, but Ben's just pulled out another 4 tenths. So yeah, see Danny there, he was doing that in quali, just catching the grass ever so slightly, and that can well, you lose traction, and ultimately you'll lose a bit of speed there, which has given Witchell a bit of not breathing space, but he's caught up a little bit. And having said that, we've got Shadow now, 1.7. He's closing on Witchell. Let's see what the gap is between Ben and Shadow. So that's 1.3. That's staying pretty consistent, but Ben's got the M4 breathing right down his neck. He's only 4 tenths behind now. Not sure what the M4's like at top end. Let's go on the M4. Let's see. He's too far back for a move here. Yeah, nice and sensible there. That was where. Yeah, nice to see that. Oh, and as we see that, Ben's had a big spill there. He's managed to hold it. But yeah, that's nice to see. Yeah, you didn't expect anything less from Ben. He's had a big moment there. He's come off the racing line and he's accepted that he's going to lose a position. But he'll have to just regroup there as we go back up. We'll go back on board with Ben. So he's not lost a massive. Just swapped positions and there was the same gap. So yeah, he's lucky to get away with that, especially in the Aston. So I think Ben will have dirty tyres for a couple of corners. So you'll have to be careful with that, and especially with these two tight bends coming up. As we say, that Ben's having a look down the outside. He's weighing up now here. So the BMW's gone on the grass now. Later's gone on. Yeah, he'll have dirty tyres now. So Ben's in a good position here. He can get a decent exit out of this corner. Yeah, this is the one you see. It's hard to judge that corner as you see Ben just sneak it down the inside there. Nice move there, Ben. So now he's cleared the dirt off his tyres now, so he can get his foot down now and try and open up a gap. He's managed to pull it out 7 tenths. So yeah, head down, Ben. Let's come out and change the view now. We're back on board with Shadow, so he's closing rapidly up on Witchell. Don't often say, he's just decided. He was in the two minds there. He had the overspeed, but I don't think he'd have made the corner if he'd gone for the move. So, yeah, nice battle with these two. So we've got 1 lap to go. So this could be, let's see where Gold Star is. out in front eating his sandwiches by the looks of things. Chilled Sunday drive for Gold Star. But yeah, he seems to have gelled. He was a fan of the GTR at one stage. He seems to try a lot of cars. He had the Ferrari, but he seems to have gelled with this one, which is ominous. So yeah, once he finds a car that suits his driving style, he does tend to stick with it. In GT Sport days, it was the RCZ. That was his weapon of choice. Yeah, there was not many that could touch him in that. So, meanwhile, this is going to be a close battle here. We've got Ben. He's got just under a second off Danny, so that's still just about on the slipstream. Now, if Danny can keep... Yeah, see, he's maybe heard me commentary. Oh, no, oh, Danny, what's happened here? 2-second penalty. Wow. Yeah, that's going to give Witchell... Yeah, he's 4 seconds behind. So Shadow will close right up now. So this is a last lap duel for Shadow and Danny C. Danny is going for, as we see that, Shadow's going for the move. He's got the move done before the first corner. Can he manage to get it stopped? I don't think there's a lot Danny could have done about that. He knew he'd lost a 2-second penalty. That's more like 4. So Danny will have had to restart getting his get his acceleration back up. So it's not over yet, but I think that's. I don't think there's a lot Danny could have done about that. There's Shadow took every opportunity there. So looking at it now, I would say that's definitely your top 3 because Ben's in a he's got 2 seconds ahead of him or 3 and just over 5 behind him to Shadow. But this is anybody's here. Final lap. This is Danny won't be relinquishing for 3rd place. If there's a sniff at the podium, Danny will be going for it. Ooh, Shadow's taking a bit of the grass there. No, he's throwing everything at this. That's given Danny a bit of a chance to close up now. And it's all about what drive these two get out. See how much Danny's closed up now. It's all about the drive out of this last bend. But I think not quite a drag race. Yeah, well played, guys. Look at this. He's got the slipstream, but it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. So we have Gold Star who takes the win, followed by LFC Ben in 2nd, Shadow in 3rd, with Danny C in 4th there. Great result, Danny. It's a shame about the 2-second penalty, but I'm not sure. I missed how you got that. Sounds like a wall penalty, unless you've had a spin. You're probably glad I missed it. And Witchell there, cracking 5th place in the the only McGann, I think. And Beastman there, coming home in 6th place. That's a great result for Ben. I went corner greedy, says Danny. That's how I got the penalty. Oh dear, tried to grab a bit too much, Danny, did you? Sounds like a spin. And then we've got later from Spain in 7th, Bueno from the UK in 8th. We've still got 13 finishes out of 15, so that's not too bad. So there's a winner for Gold Star. He's getting sick of seeing these, isn't he? Yeah, he's got his Honda overalls on now, so that says something, doesn't it? Doesn't normally change his overalls. GT's lad, Spanish guy is clean. That's good. That's good to hear. Yeah, that's all I ask. That's all I ask in this lobby. Clean, as in chats and messages, no abuse. I just don't want it in the chat. I don't want it in the live chat on the game. And in the YouTube. So yeah, but great to hear reports from that. Clean. That's all I ever strive for in here. Captain says, who drove through Super Wello at the start? Yeah, I've got a feeling it was a green and yellow Aston. Now that would say it's. I'm not calling anybody out on here, but it looks like it could be Smudge. If you're listening to the stream, Smudge, any contact like that, it's yeah, I'm not saying it was your fault that caused it, but just that was a good race this was. But hang back and just give the place back. 100% smudge I've got in the comments from a Mark. I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, Wallow had a monster start. He had a great start there. So we'll edit the room now, and we'll go to the next track, which is going to be Road Atlanta. So we'll go here. I'll get this room open. So we'll do, practice 5. I'm sure I've got it as quali 10. Should be. Restart with false chart. Check 10. Yeah. Okay. This should be good now. So what I'll do, I'll change the event settings. Oh, Shadow is gonna have some food. I'll be back in the 3rd sprint race. Okay, Danny, no worries, buddy. Yeah, you should have done a Witchell. I'm not. Don't drink and drive, obviously. But I think Witchell was either eating and driving. So, do I hear the name Pint being mentioned in the chat? Track the Spaniard down and befriend him immediately, says Captain. Can someone let me know in the chat which Spaniard this is, please? Because we've got 2. I will add them as a friend. Which is it? But A plus S, is it? Which one is it, Beastman? Let me know in the chat, please, buddy. Is this cursor doing your head in? What's Witchell had for tea, says Danny. Oh, he left Jet. Oh, right. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I don't know what Witchell's had, but we'll watch the practice, get some information on the screen. I'm not going to practice on this one. I'll just qualify, probably last. But when I go to track, Michael, you're moving in the braking zones, but I'm not sure who this Mark Hindman is. Identify yourself. Steak and chips. How have you ate that on the controller, Witchell? Or did you eat it in the pits? Difficult to. I'd say steak and chips while driving with a pad. Yeah, that's next level, mate. The women would be proud of that one, mate. Dinner of champions, says Captain. Ah, nice one, Ben. You've added him. Cool. Yeah, any clean. Yeah, we're always after. All we ever want is clean races and nice, respectful races. So if we come across drivers that I didn't see that, Ben. I think Ben had a little moment there. Also, if you get a penalty, especially on this track, just move over to the right to take the penalty, because the racing line is sort of in the middle. Right or the left, leave the middle free. Don't sit in the middle of the track with a penalty, especially if you've got people close behind you. Half my races, I'm always on my phone or eating halfway through. Don't tell us that, Witchell. I just thought you were quick because you're fat. I mean, yeah, it makes my results racing against you even worse now. If I know you're on the phone and you're eating and you're still knocking these lap times in, yeah, that's demoralising, I think, Witchell. That's the word. Shadow, I need some food myself, so I'm coming off the game and stream lurking. He's hiding in the background, don't want to do too much anyway. Yeah, no worries, Shadow. Yeah, great to see you, matey. Rest that elbow up. You've, or your arm. I think it's your shoulder, did you say? But, yeah, rest it up, mate. Don't do too much. Yeah. Take it easy on that. So Gold Star we see is sticking in the NSX. I think it's safe to say now this is, yeah, I think it's going to be his weapon of choice, I think. So So we've got the Spanish guy ERM Angle DV or Angel DV knocking in a 125. That's not sure on the Group 4s round here. I know it's round about 117, 16 in the Group 3s. So maybe 122, 3 maybe. See what Gold Star does. We'll go on board with Gold Star. We'll see what lap Gold Star puts in. This will be the benchmark. Right, as he's exiting the final turn. Oh no, so maybe a pretty indicative time. A 124.3. Okay. So there's your benchmark to beat. So we've got NFC Ben coming round now for his yeah, so this is, let's see what Ben can do. Thanks Gaffer, enjoyed that one, says Shadow. Gaffer obviously being captain. And Super Wallow there, it's all good fellas, we go again. That's it, you see, that's what we like to see also. So we've got, yeah, it happens, yeah, it's not great when it does happen, but yeah, just never give up. It's, at the end of the day, it's taking part that counts, and yeah, it's not great, but never give up. Anything can happen in a race. You know, someone could go off in front of you, you know, someone could bin it, 2 or 3 people could bin it, and before you know, you've made up 2 or 3 positions. So yeah, it's not over till that flag is waving. So yeah, nice to see that, Lee. Great stuff, matey. So we've got, that's a nice looking livery. I do like that blue. Yeah, it's nice, that. Codger blue, that is. Very similar to Codger blue. Macnon is sticking with the Hurricane now. This is, I don't know what it's like in Group 4, but it's a proper handful in Group 3. Seems to be doing well with it, though. Oh, we've got Richard Pugh in. Oh, he's getting a bit. Oh, I think he's getting a bit of getting his eye in. I think Richard will be in. Yeah, if you look on this car, this is one of the regulars, one of the core CC Sim guys. Nice to see you, Richard. So he'll be getting his eye in the Aston, I think. If I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Richard. I think you're in the. Is it the Conference League tonight? Is that starting tonight? So yeah, maybe he's getting his eye in. Yeah, getting ready for that. Good to see you, Richard. Go well out there, buddy. I've actually met Richard. We met at Silverstone for the Mighty Minis, which I actually race in. Not in real life, I should add. I'm in the Mighty Minis Esports Championship, run by Craig over at CC Sim. Richard's also one of the in the Mighty Minis, and the CCR gang went down there, quite a few of us, and we met the CC Sim guys, and we get to access all areas really, so we can go in the pits, we can go in the have a look at all the cars close up, which is, yeah, it's really lovely to see. And the last one I went to, with a few of the CCR gang, I actually got to sit in the car that I actually raced in the game, which was pretty surreal. So I've put plenty of photos up on the Instagram, which is at Jimmy_Codger Racing, no spaces, so feel free to check out the photos there. And mentioning the Instagram, go over to Captain Colossus Media. They're responsible, they're the wizards in the background that put all these lovely posters up advertising the events. So there's a core group of guys there. That's if I miss anyone off, I do apologise, but I'm led to believe that it's Wally, DJ, Beastman, Handy Pint. So Got those guys in the background, plugging away. The Spaniard is back, says Ben. Let me just jump out of this. Sorry, viewers. Which one, Ben? Is it later, is it? It must be, because he's just come in. So I'm going to view profile, player profile. I'm going to send a friend request. Hopefully they accept. Yeah, thanks, Ben. I've just sent the guy a friend request, so... oh, look, and as we see there, yeah, he's just accepted. Or they've just accepted. Brilliant. Yeah, fair play, matey. If you're listening to the stream, great to see clean racing, respectful racing, so more of that the better. And as we say, we've got Witchell on screen now. Maybe he's given up in the McGann. He did say it was feeling a bit horrible. So this is the Sylvia, if I'm led to believe. I love this livery. This is like a classic NASCAR livery, this is. This car really... I mean, I do a lot of liveries myself as well as captain. So, I mean, you get some cars that are really, really nice to work on. And this has got quite a big sort of area on the side with it being two-door. I mean, there's not many four doors, but some of the panels are broken up on a quarter. But yeah, I love this livery. Is that one you've done, Witchell, or is that one you've downloaded? But yeah, I do like that livery. So go out there, Witchell. I think they're all staying in the same cars. They've had a bit more than practice now. I didn't realise I'd let that run over, so we're going to start. I'm going to enter, and I will get this qualifying underway. Let that run way over, but never mind. So we're going to start qualifying now. So we've got 14 in. Is everybody in the cars? Let me just double check before I start it. Glowing, ooh, that was close, glowing. Good to see you. The CCR glowing gold. Right, if you jump in your car, Sam, I'm just going to chuck qualifying straight away, matey. I know you're used to this track. So, yeah. Got 10 minutes of quali, so I'm sure you'll be fine. But, like I said, let's get this quali underway. So, is that stolen livery, mate? All my own ones are pink. Yeah, I was just going to say, I didn't see much pink on that. What didn't Ben get? I didn't get one either gold. Say it in Spanish, James, Ben says. Evening, Codger, it appears I didn't get a notification. Oh, right, okay. What is it you wanted me to say in Spanish? A well, that's easy. Notificación. There you go, Ben. Just for you. Right, so we've got 14. Okay, everybody's in. So let's get this qualifying underway. Just check I'm in. Yeah, okay, let's get it underway. So, yeah, for qualifying, I'm going to mute on this one. Because I'll probably be huffing and puffing as I'm going around the track, and you don't want that on the stream. So I may do 2 or 3 laps and then dive out and watch the rest of the guys. So, right, Codger will be back after 2 or 3 laps. So, yeah, watch the old Codger going round and messing a lap up. Redemption races, which you don't want to be in that... What box? Yeah, shit box again. Yeah. Okay. And I am on softs. Good. Right. Okay. I'll mute, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you shortly. Okay, that's enough of me. I didn't think I'd... It's not obviously not the car for it. I just wanted to drive it, the Scirocco, just see what it's like. It's not going to be great on here, but 11th at the moment. Can't see me staying there, but I saw a lot of good stuff there as driving round. Who do I want to mention? Who was it? Macnon. Great to see that, matey. I think you pulled over when you had a penalty, but I don't think it was actually going to slow you down at that point. Putting hazards on, pulling over, yeah, that was great to see, matey. Let's get these cars on the track and let's see. Let's get some information. I nearly spilt the water all over my pad then. That wouldn't be good, would it? Danny C is back. So it's Danny C time again. Is that right, Danny? So at the moment, Gold Star with a 123.6. Yeah, that's quick. Holding off Witchell by a 10th. So Witchell's done, yeah, 123.7. So then we've got Bueno from UK. Wow, this is very close. 4 thousandths off Witchell. Oh, unfortunately, I think he's got a penalty now, so he's not going to improve on this lap. So that's, yeah, stay over to the left if you're listening, or stay over to the right, whichever way you're doing it. Yeah, it's unfortunate, so he's not going to improve on this lap. So, ooh, just ghosted right in front of Beastman there, so I think he's just going to manage to get that done, I think. Has Ben managed to get it stopped? Just. So let's see what... Beastman's done a 124.1. Sounds nice, that, Danny. Oh, unfortunately, Ben couldn't improve on that lap. It puts him up to 5th place. Strangely, ahead of we're saying that, 600ths off LFC Ben. Has he had a penalty or something? Not a bag of wine. Gotcha. I had a pizza tonight, so yeah, not quite as sophisticated as that, but I cooked my own. I suspect you've had yours cooked for you, have you, Danny? So, the top, at the moment, the top 6, top 7, that's incredible. The top 8 are split by 8 tenths. That's phenomenal. Yeah, sorry, Ben, I'll move the cursor off the screen, mate. He doesn't, it's one of his pet hates. He doesn't like that. So we've got ER Vicino, 46. Wonder if he's put him into 4th place. Yeah, Ben's not got LFC. Ben is, I don't know, I wouldn't say struggling. Maybe he's a bit full after his dinner. Maybe the steak, maybe he's got the meat sweats. Yeah, so we're approaching the end of the quali now. Yours is disappointing, Witchell. Mine's a little, yeah, take a look at mine. I don't think I'll probably be right down the bottom knowing mine. Oh, I tell you what, if I'm near Richard, I tell you what, I'll have a great race with Richard. Very respectful. Love racing Richard in the minis. We've had some great battles there. Richard's he's another true. He's dedicated. He won't give up. Yeah, we've done similar times. So yeah, Richard won't give up. Has he improved? No, he hasn't improved. So I think everybody's now. There's anybody on the? Yeah, everybody. Let's just see if they improve. So what they got to find? A 10th. No. Okay, didn't improve. So I think that is the grid. Oh, hang on. Having said Ben's 6 tenths down, so I don't think Ben's going to improve. And we've got the red arrows. That's the slowest I've seen an RAF liveried machine going round, Sam. I know you've got no control over this at the moment because it's on cooldown. But yeah, that's another one. Sam's done that livery himself. He's also running in the Aston Martin Championship. So he's done that Red Arrows livery himself. But yeah, I love that. Let's have a look at the results. So there we have it. We've got Gold Star there with a 123.6. Mind-boggling. Mind you, I was in the Scirocco. Not apology in advance. Not a guy who's not a fan of this track. Okay, if you're listening to the stream, yeah, no problem. But just keep your wits about you, and yeah, if you find yourself a bit slower, just be mindful of people coming up quick behind you. So we've got Witchell. Disappointing, Witchell. Is that because you're a 10th off Gold Star? I don't know. Disappointing. So Albueno with a great lap there, 123.7. I mean, look at the times. I can't see it because the comments come up now. But look, we're only half a second off the top 8. Yeah, so that's incredible. Glowing Gold there with a 124.9. Super Wello in a great 10th there with 126.2. He's sticking with the GTR. And then we've got Mac Non in the Hurricane with a 126. Smudge in another Aston, 126. And then me and Richard bringing up the back of the field with 127s. Ooh, look at that. I beat him by 20... What was it? 3,000s. No, I'll tell you what, that's close. We'll have a good battle, Richard. So, right. Is it? Yeah, you're right, Ben. I tell you what. I mean, look at that. You've got AS... I tell you what, this is an absolute fire lobby. It's great to see. It makes the racing so much. From 4th to 8th, it's tight. Yeah, you're right. Later, yeah, it's tight. The whole grid. I mean, it's even tighter between 14th and 15th, mate. But yeah, when you get a lobby like this, it's absolutely it's incredible. There should be some good battles tonight in this race. So if everybody has had a drink, refresh yourselves, cool down a little bit, do what you need to do. If anybody needs to go to the toilet, let me know. If I don't hear any messages on the chat or see any messages on the chat in YouTube or on here, one race for me, then on to practice for Aston race, says Richard. Yeah, I thought you'd be getting your iron. I'm coming for you, James, says Richard. I wouldn't expect anything less, Richard. Right, if everybody's ready. Right. Good luck, everybody. Have a nice, clean race. Just be mindful. If there is any contact, just pull over. I'd much rather see that than just blatant, just pulling off into the distance. So, right, in 3, 2, 1. Have a great race, everybody. Enjoy. Race 2 of the evening. I'll now mute while I'm racing for the same reasons as before. And I will catch you on the other side. Well, that was all I can say of that is a sweaty one. Oh, I think I couldn't work out whether I'd touched you, Smudge. I don't know whether you listened to the stream or not, but yeah, I was sort of holding back for you because I wasn't sure. We were side by side, and I wasn't sure whether we touched, so I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. I think I might have touched, so I wasn't too sure, but cracking racing with you, matey. And I also want to say thank you for the great racing by Mac Non as well. Side by quite a few corners there. Oh, thanks for the race, Richard. Glowing pit me at the end, he said. Richard said, good luck in your Aston Martin League tonight, Richard. Go get them, lad. Have a great result, and all the best, matey. And thanks for popping in. But, Michael Smith, I thought the same, so lifted. Michael Smith is... right, okay, so that's you, is it, Smudge? Yeah, that's funny, we both thought the same thing. I thought I'd touched you, you thought you'd touched... Oh well, it's great to see, so no harm done. It looked like you had a penalty once I was on the straight. But, great racing, yeah, enjoyed that. I didn't expect a 6th out of 12 there, not in the Scirocco anyway. But it wasn't... Oh, Lee left the room, has he? Did I miss something in the comments? Have I missed something? Maybe he's got a bit hot in the old VR. Let's have a look at it. I can't say anything. Maybe, did you have a bit of a bad race, Lee? But Witchell says, wanted to fully dive you then, but would have been so harsh. That's the two Ben... that's Witchell saying to Ben. I bet we both watch the replay and see something completely different. Hilarious. I'm going to save the replay. Got to run, fellas. Thanks. Reza saying I wouldn't have blamed you. You wouldn't dive bomb anybody, would you, Reza? That's gold star. Right, I'll open the next lobby. Not doing too bad for time, so I'll make sure I do the 5 minutes of practice this time. Now, I'm deliberately not racing this one. I've never raced it. It just doesn't appeal to me. Can someone put in the chat? I mean, I know you guys, or the guys that are regulars, have raced this. Can you let me know in the chat, please, which one is the better that you'd rather race? I'm just trying to... I put reserve face on here. This is Witchell. Yeah, can someone let us know in the chat which one you'd rather race? Witchell says neither. Well, it's going to be one of them, Witchell. Highway 1 says Beastman. Highway 1 says... Have I got that right? Is that Smudge? Michael Smith? Oh, add us on PSN, Smudge. It was a good race by yourself there. And Danny C says, okay, it looks like it's going to be Highway 1. Okay. 6 laps on here. Same settings. Yeah, I'm Smudge, says Michael. Yeah, right. Some great racing tonight, matey. Enjoyed this. Right, so change the event settings. No random weather. Now, did someone say there was glitches on this track for starting or qualifying, or I could be wrong. Highway none. That isn't one of them, Witchell, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of this, but just having a smoke, don't start, qualify. Yeah, no worries, Mark. Not a problem, buddy. Oh, it's fine, says Ben. Okay, yeah, there used to be a glitch, didn't there? Okay, well, I'm not entering this one, so we'll get... let's change the view. Just come out the pits. There's Danny C. I've got a feeling this was on one of the daily races. I know TJC, that's who I meant to shout out. Mentioning the streamers. TJC Gaming, go and show that dude some love. Drop him a like and a sub. He also streams on the weekend, but he sometimes streams during the week. He likes his endurance races. Did one yesterday afternoon at Spa. 90 minutes endurance in Group 3s. Yeah, that was... yeah, he likes endurance races, but he also does regular sprint races, so... feel free to go over there and check his channel out. Yeah, he has some good content on there. Says it like it is, does TJ. He's a good laugh. So yeah, head over there and show him the same love you're showing me. So it's all good. So let's get some information on the screen. And not display all. Let's display race info. Let's get the driver names off. It looks silly, doesn't it, with a name board hanging over the car? It looks so much better. So, no, these are all on outlaps at the moment. I presume they're all going to be in the sticking with the Astons. I thought they would be. Just bear with me a second. Let's have a quick go. Oh, I'm going to get ridiculed for this. Captain's going to pipe up in the comments if he's listening. And I'm having to go on me. Codger's having to go on his pipe, Captain. Yeah, let's get glowing gold on it. Let's get Sam on the screen. No pressure, Sam. Sorry, mate. Let me get that arrow off. I don't know whether you're... are you not in it, Witchell? There's an Aston Super League that CC Sim are running. All in this car, in the Aston. So I'd imagine that they'd any opportunity now, they'd be getting some practice in it. And it's all different divisions. It goes from Premier, Championship, Division 1, Division 2 and Conference. So when you look at Sam's car here with the blue banner, he's in the Championship. I think Beastman is also in the Championship. I've seen that Group 4 is not my favourite. Each to their own, I suppose. I might go and buy it. Oh yeah, well I'll hang on for you then, Witchell. There's a couple of minutes of 2-3 minutes of practice. From all accounts, this Aston is pretty good. It's the Aston Martin GFS Super League from season. Yeah, thanks, Danny. And there we see a classic example. Even though it's only practice. Got Smudge coming through there. Ben was obviously had a bit of a moment, so just pulled off the racing line, let Smudge through. So yeah, that is a classic example. I'm glad I caught that. That's what we like to see. Oh, look who it is. Gold Star out in the NSX. He's sticking his fingers up at the Aston. He's sticking with the NSX. And I'm pretty certain that we'll see... Let's see Beastman. I want to see his banner. Yeah, he's also got a blue banner. Hard to pick out with his livery, but I'm almost certain he's in the Championship. Yeah, definitely. He's got champ on there. More ways than one. He's a champ and in the champion. He's a champion and in the Championship. Yeah, he does so much in the background as this guy. Helped me out absolutely beyond. I mean, glowings. I've got to mention these guys. I mean, I did it at the event, but in case you don't know, I mean, Ben also does liveries. He's part of the CCM and organising events that we run. They're in the background doing testing. So we don't just chuck a random event and go, here are the cars you're using. And hope for the best. It's all we try and do a bit of testing in the background just to make sure it's going to run smoothly. And he's one of the troopers, is Ben. Helped me out massively. And for the last touring car event I did, which will be run again, I will say. This guy here, Ben and Glowing, both did deliveries for me. So head over to Instagram and. Check out the liveries that we did there. We run the Alpha Giulia with all the 90s touring cars livery on them. All the different ones. So, yeah, these were helping me out massively to do those. Oh, look at this. We've got another shadow in here. This time, a Dutch shadow. So, yeah. Here they're out in the Supra, I believe. It's you back in, Witchell? Let's see if he's back in. Are you back in with the... Oh, you're not back in yet. Are you still put delivery on it? You might be out in the captain's, Witchell. There'll be some comments then, I tell you. What number's it got on it? Oh, now then. McNon has ditched the... What was he in before? He was in the Hurricane. I'm the captain now, says Rachel. Oh, nice one. Right, Captain, if you're out there watching, watch this. Yeah, he's out in the Sylvia. This is quite... I like this car. Sounds nice as well. Right, so that's 7 minutes. So is Witchell back in the room now? If it is... Can't see you, Witchell. Are you... Let's have a look. Let's just check. Ah, he's joining. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to chuck... I'm not racing this one. Got 10 in. That's good. Beastman says Shadow Facts. You're... let me just double check if they still are. Yeah, I won't let anybody fall foul of that. Let's just see. Oh, hang on, I need to put display all. Yeah, okay, I'll put a message out. Hang on a sec. Right, change. Oh, it is up there. To soft wouldn't be, would it? Oh, it is softs. Right, see if that goes up. I mean, I don't know whether to listen to the stream or not, but if you are, you're on soft, you're on hard tyres. Shadow Facts from Holland. Yeah, you might want to change the softs for this, matey. I can't be fairer than that. Staying on hard, I don't know. It might change them for... I don't know. I can't be any fairer than that. They've told them they're on hards, but if they want to stay on them, might prefer it. Not. As I say, that's coming into the pits. Well, look at that. Here we go. We'll watch the pit stop. He's come in. He's realised he's on the wrong tyres. Hopefully now that'll be back out on softs. Look at that. Poetry in motion. So it does work. It's brilliant. That should be back out on softs, hopefully. No, it's coming for another set of hards. Well, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so everybody's in. So I'm going to start the qualifying now. Obviously prefers the hard tyres. So, right, let's get this qualifying underway in 3, 2, 1. Create a gap out there, guys and girls. Just make sure you give everybody space. If you have a bit of an off moment, and you're going to bin the lap, stay off the racing line. Just pull over. Just let everybody. Don't hinder anybody else. Don't cause anybody else to slow down. And then either that or return to the pits and then come back out. But just be mindful of where you're rejoining. Actual Witchell's a Beastman duplicate. Oh, let's just see what Witchell's in. Let's see what he's in. Oh, is that the captain's or is that Ben's? Nope. Ben, your twin is out on track tonight, mate. This is going to confuse me when I take the driver names off. Let me just, well, I speak of that, let me do that now. Driver names off. Right. It's a pity this isn't for points, Ben. You could get some good points for this, couldn't you? Let me move that cursor. Ben hates that. He keeps telling me. Ben says in the chat, "You're in my car, Witchell. Get out of it," he says. Yeah, good spot that, Danny. So, let's see who's the first. Let's see who's first out. Is it Witchell that's out first? I didn't mean it, Witchell. You don't have to get... He's parking it up. I think he's finding himself some space. Put those cones back there, will you, Witchell? Danny's... Yeah, that could cause some issues. I've seen cars take off if they go over the cones. Let's hope it doesn't happen. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's waiting for Ben. Oh. Yeah, this could be funny. There we have we have Witchell, Beastman and Glowing all in a line. So I'm not sure. Well, this is the first time Witchell's driven the Aston, I think. So anything could happen. So we've got Macnon. They're the first ones to go out on a fast lap now. So I'm not sure of the times on here. Gold Star's the next out. And we've got Smudge. And we've got Shadow. Did they change the tyres? I don't know if they did. Let's see. No, still on hards. Okay, but okay. Let's take that off and just put display weight info. Okay. Apologies for that. I'm having a run with pipe again, Captain. So let's see some times coming in now. Who's got a penalty there? Oh, Ben's got a penalty. That's nice. He's not going to like that. Not on his out lap. Oh! That's what I was on about. So, yeah. I'm not sure what Ben saw in that, but yeah. Let's see if anybody else falls. Where is it? Yeah, I'll be getting some good shots off that. I hope it shows it in the replay. I'll get some photos of that. That was a good 10 foot in the air, that jump. So as we got Macnon coming through over the bridge now. I mean, I'm not familiar with this track, so bear with me. There's no corner now. It's coming through the tunnel. This should be leading out onto the start-finish straight now. So let's see what time goes in now. Okay, so we've got a 156. Immediately pipped by Gold Star on a 153. So I'd say that is the benchmark. LFC Ben's also done a 156, is that? Smudge maybe had a bit of a moment, done 2 minutes. Not too far off. Plenty of time. There's a good, what have we got left? 6 minutes. There's a good 3 laps left, so it's not the end of the world. And we've got Beastman there with a 156.3. That puts him in 5th place. Glowing Gold has done a 155.3, which puts him 1.7 off Gold Star, puts him in 2nd place at the moment. The current gap he's got over Macnon is just under a second, give or take. Very close between LFC Ben and Macnon. So Macnon's, is not slow. We all know whether Ben had a moment or not. Not taking anything away from Macnon. Beastman and Witchell are still... Oh, hang on. He's changed the colour of the wheels. That'll help me. So Witchell's got black wheels. Okay. Yeah, that does help. I know I've got the names on the side. So there's not a lot between these two. 3/10 at the moment, but it's starting to bunch up now. Yeah, they'll all be making use of it. Well, I think they'll be getting a lot of slipstream off Ben, off his brother, so to speak. So let's see if it pays off. Ooh, that was a bit. Yeah, that was a bit of a slide there. Unfortunately, Witchell got the bad end of that. Then when I think it was. Who was it? Shadow. It was Shadow in the Toyota that maybe just didn't see them. But these all in the line now, so the time's coming in 1:56, 1:54 from LFC Ben. That puts him second at the moment with Witchell. Witchell's done a 1:55.1. That's a great time. So he's only 2/10 ahead of Glowing at the moment. So. I think these are decided now. They're going to be teammates. I wonder if there's any team orders with these two. I wonder if they'll swap. Oh, as we say, that Beastman's just. Oh, yeah. I think they both fell foul of that one. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, Glowing's not going to be happy with that one. I think Beastman caught the gravel first, and then put gravel on the track, and I think Witchell got the gravel from Ben's spin. Yeah, not great. There's still time for another lap. But we'll let those two regroup. Oh, Glowing's got a second penalty. He's not going to be happy with that. But he's still 4/10 off Beast, man, so he is. I think Glowing's definitely got time for another lap. Yeah, but 1 second doesn't. It's not just 1 second you lose. It's more like 2 to 2, just over 2. Because you got to come back down to second gear and get the momentum back up. As we see Matt Non come over the line with a 1:58. That's not improved. Stays in 6th place. Danny C down in 8th place, the 7th place. Has he just got caught in traffic, maybe? Or are you still eating, Danny? Well, he's 2 seconds up there, so I presume that was the place he had a spin, or he must have had an off, because he's immediately 2 seconds up on his best. 2nd place. Okay, so I'm not sure why it showed him in 7th. So he's now Gold Star, just under a second ahead of Danny, who's now only got he's 1.5 tenths over LFC Ben, who in turn is to half a second ahead of Witchell. Yeah, it's very close again. Look, I mean, there's only 2/10 between Witchell and Glowing Gold, and only 4/10 between Glowing and Beastman. But can Beastman pull anything back after the bit of the off they had? 2 teammates going off. I think there'll be something said in the debrief after this race, reminiscent of Rosberg and Hamilton, wasn't it? Oh, and Ben's picked up a penalty there. I don't know whether the penalties are strict on this track or not. I'm assuming the track's the white lines on this. I've never raced it. I'm assuming you can't go over the white lines too much. So Ben's got a half-second penalty there. Witchell's parked it up. Oh, that's ominous. Aston feels mega, says Witchell. Yeah, well, you put some good times in there, Witchell. So let's see if LFC Benny improves, but he's not managed to improve on his position. This is now looking like, yeah, he's got a penalty there. Beastman 2 times 2. Oh, he says it feels mega heavy. Didn't come up on the stream, so I've just seen it on the stream now. Yeah, I found it a bit understeery, Witchell. I don't know whether if you're feeling the same. So can Goldstar increase his gap even further? He's out on his flying lap now. I think it's his last one. He's come close on his previous lap to his best. So we'll see if he can improve this time. We'll stay with Gold Star. We'll just go on board with Gold Star. I'm just going to have a quick think. That's not going to help. I think he's just clipped the bridge there. Yeah, he's 2/10 down, so I don't think he's going to have as much room for improvement here. Can I have a mic check? The guys in the chat, please. All still working okay? I had a bit of an issue with the jack plug into the controller, and it just sort of dropped out every now and then. So hopefully it's all okay still. Got 14 watching. Thank you, everybody. Mike's good, says Ben. Thank you, and yeah, thank you, Sam. Yeah, we've got 14 watching now. Brilliant. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Perhaps some good entertainment for you. This track just loves penalties, says Witchell. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure. I've got them on week, so... Oh, Kieran, sorry, mate. We've just finished quali. But stick with us, mate. We've got one more race after this. We've got a bit of an endurance race at Spa. Feel free to stick around and join that one, matey. But let everybody just take a quick 30 seconds, just wipe yourselves down and grab a quick drink, and I'll get this underway in about a minute. I'll just put starting... oh, there we go. Starting in 1 minute. My optimal is a 53.0, says Ben. Wow, that's a 53.0. That'll be 6/10 quicker than Gold Star. Wow. I wonder what. It'd be interesting to see what Gold Star's optimal was. Yeah, nice to see you, Kieran. I'm not sure you'll be able to race. You might. I'm not sure you'll be able to. You've not entered with a car. I don't think you'll be able to race even because you've not done quali. But yeah, stick around, Kieran, and join in the next one, matey. I'm just going to have a quick smoke. Okay, if everybody's ready, had a quick drink, let's get this race underway. Not sure what you mean there, Witchell, but excuse me. Right, if everybody's ready, had a quick drink. I'll be giving a break at the end of this race as well, because the next one's a bit of an endurance race. So, oh. I see Ben's left the room. Has he had a bit of an internet dropout or something? Sorry about that, Ben. But hope you'll be in for the last one, mate. It'd be great to see you there. I'm going to start this now. So, best of luck, everybody. Have a great race. I'll just put that in there. Let's have a clean race. Good luck. Okay, let's get this race started. Right, good luck, everybody. In 3, 2, 1 for race 3. Let's give it time to get back. Right, let's change this. Let's get some info on the screen. Driver names off. And here we go. 5 lights, go! And we've got Gold Star getting an absolute belter. I'll get that arrow off the screen for Ben. I know it's his pete. Oh, we've got Danny immediately challenging for the lead. Ooh, is he going to hang it round the outside? I think Goldstar's going to have the better line here. Danny's going to be close to the bridge. Ooh. And we've got Witchell there. He's taking a great advantage of this. Now he's just gone past the... But has he got the move done on Danny? Oh, he's found the gravel. This could be a bit better. Ooh, has he held it? Has he held it? Ooh, yeah, he could have lost out a lot more than he did there. That was well held, Jake. Yeah, I thought that was going to be carnage then, but yeah, great bit of car control there. And Glowing has capitalised on that big time. He's snuck up into second place now. He's run like the wind, bullseye. That's the phrase that comes to mind. Glowing's just going to have to get the pedal to the metal now. He's got... I wouldn't like to be in Glowing's position. As quick as Glowing is, I certainly wouldn't like to have Witchell, Beastman and Danny C behind me. Yeah, that might be pressure, but see, I wonder if team orders are coming into play here. We've got them here getting the slipstream. No team orders are out the window. They must have had a good dressing down in the debrief. No more shenanigans. Free to race. As you see, let's just get a good... Let's get Sam on screen and let's get a load of this. Yeah, he's in the RAF, is Sam, and he still finds time to do this. But excuse me for a second. Yeah, I thought I was going to... that was a burp. Good job I'm muted. But yeah, look at this livery. As soon as I saw it, I just had red arrows. I knew what he'd done. So go well, Sam. Might be needing those afterburners if you've got these two behind you. So let's go on board with Beastman. And see if he can hunt down. See if he can close the gap to Glowing. He's only 6/10 behind. And he's got the equal gap to Witchell. I've got a feeling Danny C is just sitting there. Let's see how far back. Oh, Witchell's got a gap to... Yeah. The thing Danny's not only got to drive a brilliant lap, he's got to take into consideration that those pair are in the slipstream and they'll be pulling each other along, so Danny's got to try really hard. Meanwhile, it looks like... Yeah, we've got Witchell going for a possible move down the inside of Beastman. He's got that done, and he's closed right up on the back of Glowing Gold now. So he's only 3/10 now. This is where you're going to get the slipstream, but you've got to be careful here. It's maybe a long straight, but there's a tunnel at the end of this, so you've got to be careful. Yeah, he's held back from this because it's not really an overtaking point. That the last tunnel maybe, but not that one. This is in case anybody's not aware, the penalties that you're picking up, as we just see on the screen there, are for the cones on the right hand side of that right hander, Witchell. I don't know whether you knew that. Yeah, if you just touch them, you get a half a second. So yeah, that's possibly where people are getting them. Wasn't too sure. So he's managing to stay in the slipstream now. But yeah, he's got half a second, so he's got to get right up to Glowing. I mean, yeah, Glowing's a tough character. He's tough but fair. He's quick, but he's got good racecraft, and he'll know Witchell's there. 2/10 now, so he's not got too much to worry about with a half-second penalty. But he's going. Is Witchell going? Oh, he had a look down the inside there. Thought better of it, especially with those rocks on the inside. Let's go on board with Beastman. He's just sitting here now. He's as long as he stays within the slipstream now, if he gets a good run, he's going to get the toe off these two. So Beastman's going to be right up against Glowing after this penalty. I'm not sure what the penalty line is. Oh, it's here, is it? I thought it was by one of the bridges. So yeah, Beastman's closed right up now to these two. The penalty line's here. So let's see what happens now. This could be interesting. Oh, Ben's got the run on both. Oh, did Glowing have a penalty as well? Ben made he made fortune out of that. 2 places in 1 go. So now Ben's going to get the he's got a 4-second gap to close down to Gold Star, which is that's tough in anybody's book. So we'll leave Ben to get his foot down now, and then Danny C has also made he's capitalised on that as well. He's got up into 3rd place. So now he's just a second. Let's come out now. Let's come out of this view. So Danny C now is only a second. He's just about on the slipstream of Beastman. So this is all in a train now. So maybe, this is going to be interesting. 2 laps to go. Clayjax has joined the room. Nice to see you, Clayjax. We're going to have an endurance race next. And as we say that, he's left the room. One of your specialities, Clayjax, for the last race, a bit of an endurance race. I know you like those. Not going to hide it. We're going over to Spa for a 20-odd minute endurance. Will that become chaos? Says Glowing. Was that reference to penalties when you all took penalties together, Glowing? Glowing must have come out of the room. Sorry, mate. He must have come out of the race. 20 minutes, Clayjax. Have you got time for that? Because there's going to be, it's at Spa. So, there's going to be 10 minutes quali on top of that. It's a half an hour. I don't know whether you'd be pushed for time a little bit, Clayjax, will you? It better be a good track. Yeah, it's at Spa. It's random weather. It's random weather, Clayjax. Oh, nice one, mate. It'd be great to see you in there, buddy. I'll shorten the practice. I'll put the practice at 5 minutes because we're all pretty familiar with Spa. I'll put the quali at 10 because you need. There's no point in having 5-minute quali because you won't get 2 laps in. So at the moment we've got. Let's go back to the race. Got distracted there. Sorry, everybody. So Gold Star's now pulled out a 5-second lead over Beastman. So I think Beastman will be quite happy that he's. I wouldn't say he's safe. Not with Danny C, only 1.4 behind. Danny will be, you can be rest assured Danny will be chomping at the bit there. He's flying. Danny's flying through those corners, isn't he? He's seems to have got a measure of this Aston. When I drove it, it was a bit. I'm blaming the car. Say bad workman blames his tools, but I'm blaming it on the car. It was a bit understeering for me. These guys seem to be dealing with it. There is a technique to driving it. I just didn't spend long enough in it, or didn't master it. One of the two. So Beastman's pulled out just a touch now. He's pulled a couple of tenths out between him and Danny. And Danny's got the same gap between himself and Witchell. So what I'll do after this race, I'll do a room refresh. Just to get, because I'm not sure what appears in the lobby screen when you keep changing track. So what I'll do a room refresh, because it'd be nice to have a few more than this in. So it'll give everybody a chance to get a quick drink, go to the toilet, grab a smoke, whatever you want to do, and then we'll refresh it. So hopefully see you in there, Clayjax. Be good to see that. So that's one of the lobby is right at the end as it's old, so people won't end up joining. Yeah, I'm going to do a refresh. Yeah, they probably won't see it on the screen. Yeah, thanks for that, Clayjax. Yeah, it's great the way it does that, isn't it? Does it still change the track in the lobby? So it's not still showing the first lobby race track I opened, is it? I'm not sure. I've seen that happen before. So we're on the final lap now. So I think safe to say Gold Star is going to cruise to his... Has he won every race up to now? Ah, yeah, track updates. Thanks, Clayjax. Yeah, pretty certain that Gold Star's won every race up to now, and he's going to beat his fastest lap if he carries on like this. So Beastman is managing to hold off Danny C with a still 1.4 second gap. I'm not going to call it yet. Meanwhile, Witchell has clawed a few tenths back to Danny C, but I don't think there's enough. It's just stupid that they don't. It's just stupid they don't put the order by lobby Wi-Fi strength, numbers, and time up. Yeah, it's a strange one. That I mean, I always look at the internet strength if I'm joining a lobby. Thankfully, mine's pretty high. So we'll look at the gap now. I'm going to focus on this at the moment because we've got Danny C trying to hunt down Beastman to 7 tenths. Now he's made it. Now he's right on his tail now. Is there going to be one last charge? He could be going for a move here. Let's go on board with Dan. He's going for the move. This is brave through the tunnel. This is very brave. They're side by side. Beastman's still got it. This is a drag race to the line. Let's come out now. Look at that for a finish. Look at that. Nothing in it. What great racing. Great respect shown, guys. Excellent. Still on the podium, Danny. Yeah, did well there. That was a great race to watch. Well done, Gold Star. Again. He didn't beat his fastest lap in the end. Yeah, BOP's on Clayjax, yeah. I'm not sure what will be the bet around there. I'm running it to get some practice for the Astons, but I'm not sure whether you're in it, Clayjax, but I've got a feeling the Sylvia might be pretty quick around there. So I'm going to do let me just save the replay. Get some good photos off that, especially with LFCB jumping in the air. Right. I'm going to shut this lobby down, and then I'm going to... This is an awesome shot. This is an awesome shot in the Astons. Right, I'm going to close this lobby down, and I'm going to do a room refresh. So, be back very shortly with some more action, and we're going to have this will give chance for people now. This is going to be a 20-minute endurance, so Sylvia sucks straight line speed. Oh, okay. Shows how much I know, doesn't it? Right, so let me close this lobby now. I'm going to do a room refresh. I'll just put a message up, just in case anybody's not listening to the stream. Room refresh. Feel free to follow. Okay, going to take a chance. About to fly off the cliff quick time. Right, so I'm going to close this now, and I'm going to do a room refresh. So hopefully, circle of death, so I'll just keep quiet. This is another thing they need to change on the game. This is annoying. Okay, so load settings. So it's got it already loaded up. So it's up to the public practice qualifying endurance race. Clayjax, let me know. Is 25 minutes too long for you? Or 20 minutes would be better, I think, for you, wouldn't it? Just drop us a quick message in the chat, buddy. I'd rather you do the race rather than don't get the circle of death when running PS version. 20 minutes would be good. Cool. No worries, mate. Right. So it's at Spa, as you can see. The guaranteed weather it's starting off sunny with a few clouds, and the rest of it is random. So I've no idea what's going to happen. So you can buy the tyres in the room, but I'd suggest buy all tyres for your car. Right, so I'll open the room, and hopefully, rain, 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 says Clay Jacks. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, I was going to set it myself to custom weather. I wasn't going to hide anything. But this is, I'm trying to get it as equal conditions to what the guys are going to be running. So it's random weather. So it might rain and it might not. But if anybody's watching the stream and they're unsure, just go into the race shop here and buy your tyres. I suggest buying intermediates and wets, as it's random. You might not need them, but yeah, buy them now before you enter the race. Otherwise, if it starts raining and you come into a pit stop, and you're not going to have the tyres. So yeah, so let's. I'm going to spectate this one. Let's see if we get some more people in. I'm just going to get some information up on the screen, and I'm just going to nip to the toilet myself. So I will leave you with. Let's get Clay Jacks on the screen and get that arrow off. Now, if you're not familiar with Clay Jacks, he's probably going to hate me for saying this. He's one of the quick guys. Let me get the names off the screen. Hang on a second. Just find their names. Oh. Yeah, he's consistently up there, and believe it or not, he's always in the top three. Always in the top three. So he's up there, and he was running VR. But I think the problem he was having was with the view. Correct me if I'm wrong, Clay Jacks. You ended up. When was it you ended up on the roof? It was in a VGT. Yeah. And it was at Le Mans. Because the VGT doesn't have a cockpit, he was using VR, and it put him on the roof. A bit like Mr. Bean style in the Mini. And amazingly, he was still going. He's still as quick as he normally is. But yeah, he's one of the fast guys out there. He'll definitely. So we've now got Clay Jacks, Beastman, Danny C, Glowing Up, and Gold Star. So this is going to be. Yeah, this could be quite tasty. So I'll leave Clay Jacks on the screen for a minute while I just nip off myself and just nip to the toilet, and I will be back shortly, ladies and gents. Okay, Codger's back. This Aston acts completely differently with tyre and fuel usage on. Ah, right, okay. That's what's... I'm not sure what the settings... I'll tell you what, just for the benefit of the people, the new people that have joined the room, Little Sweet, Macnon's been in here, Shinra we've got new. I'll just come out of this and I'll put the settings up on the screen. So just be aware, this is an endurance race. You will if you haven't checked the settings, the tyre wear is on ×8 and the fuel is on ×4. So there will be a pit stop needed. So just keep an eye on your fuel. Keep an eye on your tyre usage. So during the practice, to work out what you're getting out of the tyres, which I'm sure Clay Jackson and the other guys are doing at the moment. Just getting a smoke again, lads. 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, I'll hang on for 5. As quick as you can, matey. Just trying to join Michael, that's Smudge, he's in. Who's Mark Hindman? Is that Hindman? Let us know who you are in the lobby. So yeah, just check these settings. Just make sure, as I said before, if you haven't got all tyres, you just go across to here, to race shop. Go into the race shop and I would suggest, you might not need them, but buy intermediates and buy wet tyres. It's on Macnon. Ah, right, okay. Thanks, Mark. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Well, you're in the room anyway, aren't you? So even if I start quali, it's... yeah, that's fine. Okay, even... Oh, that's great. We've got 11 in the lobby. So let's get these guys back on the screen. Let's get the settings, the race info on, and get the names off. Looks better like that. So the guys have had 7 minutes practice up to now. Yeah, nice to meet you, Mark. Add me on PSN, mate. I've raced with you, and yeah, from what I've seen, nice, clean, respectful driving. So yeah, more of those the better in our streams. So yeah, feel free to add me on PSN. It's James-H-75. I'm going to say dash the minor sign, or I'll add you. If you send me a friend request, I'll pick it up and I'll sort that after. But let's see what sort of times are going in. 2:29. So we see Beastman coming in there on the softs. So he's done a 2:29. So I'm not sure what. Obviously gauging the tyre wear. So Danny C. I'd imagine. Let's see if Danny's. Let's go on to all. So Danny's also. So look. So that's the tyre degradation. So 3 laps. So this could make it interesting. So the fronts have gone after 3 laps. So yeah, they're going to have to be on the ball with the strategies. But interestingly, Danny's just done he's just gone. That's not going to help your tyres, Danny. He's just gone quicker by 0.6 on shop tyres than his previous lap. So that, yeah, just shows you what these guys are capable of. Yeah, this is it's looking a bit cloudy, isn't it? It's looking a bit misty. These settings that I've done on the room are purely trial and error. I'm not sure. We'll soon find out. But I've got the variable speed rate on 7. So we're coming to the end of practice now. There's 10 minutes, so everybody's in the room. We've got 10, I believe. Macnon, Mark, I'm gonna start quali, but if you're still having a smoke, that's fine. Right, so we're coming up last 20 seconds now. So if I come out of there. Welcome, Josh Jockenwa. Where are they from? Oh, now this is one I get mixed up with. I'm going to take a stab. This is Germany. I always get mixed up with Belgium and Germany. Do apologise if I've got that wrong. Do apologise. But welcome along. Little Sweet from Canada. All the way over from... Yeah, so what time is it over there? So it must be about 6-7 hours behind. It must be about mid-afternoon for them. So the Supra. Right, so we've had a practice now. So we've got 10 watching. It's Belgium, says Ben. I knew you would get it wrong. Thanks for correcting me. So, apologies for getting that wrong. So, right, let me get this qualifying underway. So, if everybody's good and ready, we'll get this qualifying ready. So, this should be interesting. I may have made a mistake with the tyre wear. I'm not too certain, but I'm gauging on a 20-minute race with a 2-minute lap round. 2 minute 30, be about 9, possibly 10 laps. So it should involve. I would have said it's definitely a one-stop. So let's get the information up on the screen. Horizontals Germany, verticals Belgium. Thank you, Beastman. Takeaway has arrived. Terrible timing. Great evening. Oh, no worries, buddy. Thanks for racing. It's great to have you in the lobby, mate. Great racing with you as well. Enjoy your takeaway. But, yeah, it'd go cold if you. Unless you can have half during quali and just not set a lap. It's up to you. But I don't expect anybody to stay. Don't prioritise this over food. But no, it's great to see you in the lobby, mate. And hope to see you in more of them after racing with you. Absolutely fantastic, mate. So, Beastman says there, see you, Michael, come back anytime. Yeah, just add these guys on your friends, mate. We're out for, as I've said time and time again, is just we're just a group of guys and girls just out there just for we love the racing and we just have to clean, respectful racing. Not always, the results don't always come, but yeah, welcome anytime, mate. Great to see you. So let me get this arrow off the screen before Ben accosts me. I know he will. He's not mentioned it yet. I think I've caught it in time. Little sweet. Oh, so I presume Macnon is out on. Don't tell me you're eating a takeaway and racing. Oh, don't sacrifice your dinner, mate. Seriously, do a lap and then get some food. But yeah, don't let your dinner. Don't prioritise this, mate. I don't like to see anybody with a food go cold unless she's got it on your lap. Oh, someone's just joined. I do apologise. We've just started. If you're watching the stream, we've just started quali, so unfortunately you won't be able to race. So let's just see what times are going in now. So Danny C is. Wow, 2:08. No, that was the out lap. So Danny's just starting now his first flying lap. So let's go on board with Danny C. Yeah, let me just do something. Yeah, try and keep the no abusive messages in the chat, please. I know you haven't, but yeah, just it's racing, things happen. Just one of those things. It's I'm sure it's not. If anything, it's not intentional. So right, we'll go on a lap with Danny C. No pressure, Danny. Sorry, mate. Let's see what sort of time Danny does. This is one of my favourite tracks. I do like this track, but I think for streaming wise, I think this would be better spectated because I want to see the battle. Yeah, I want to see these guys go at it, and this is for Danny. This is actually the first race that they're going to be racing in the Super League, so the conditions might not be exact, but they'll get a good idea for tyre wear. I'm not sure what Craig's actually got it set at. I didn't want to copy his lobbies, to be honest, but it's there or thereabouts. It's definitely random weather. I'm not sure what the fuel's on. Tyre wear could be higher, I think, on this one. But that'll make it all the more interesting. I tell you what, just on this, I'm just going to have a quick look, and we'll have a look at his 2 laps, and he's already right. So that gives you I can't see his fuel map. So there's a 2:28 from Danny. It's quite aggressive tyre wear, isn't it? And Glowing Goals just fired in a 2 minute 30 that puts him. Having said that, Clayjax has just fired in a 2:28.6, which puts him a 10th off Danny. Gold Star, I knew this was going to be close. Gold Star's fired in a 2:27.988. Wow. So that's the first one into the 27s. I've got a feeling that some of these will be going in for a new set of rubber. We've got Glowing Gold has done a 2:30.2, which puts him currently in 5th place, a second off Beastman, who has done a 2:29.2. So, and we've got Macnon there, Mark, who's done a 2:32. Now, if that's with a Chinese on your lap, I'm well impressed. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Shinra? I'll stick with that. I know that's France. I'm alright with that one, Ben. I know that's vertical, and you're going to wind me up and tell me that's Holland now, aren't you? And I'll probably believe you as well. They've done a 2:33.9, which puts them in 7th place. So they've done 3 laps, but if you look at the tyre wear on this one, this is slightly better than... unless he's come in for a set of tyres, I'm not sure. So we've got Little Sweet here from Canada. Okay, they must have had a mistake on the second lap, because 2:45. So let's see where they're up to in the split times. It's easy to lose it there on the outside. It's on Racing Hards now, right? Okay, so maybe gauging the tyre wear on hards. There's no mandatory pit stop in this, by the way. Oh, Sam says he won't have tyre when fuel usage on. Okay. Oh well, it's a little bit of something different for you guys, isn't it? So I'm not sure whether this is possible. If there's anybody that's going to do this, and I'm not, no offence to anybody else, but if there's a 1 stop on the cards, then I'd say it's this man, Clayjax, or Gold Star potentially. They're all capable of it. 4 laps and they've used just over half. It is possible. I'm hoping it doesn't work out that way, but the weather changing will stop it. So let's come out of this view now and go back into this view as we see Beastman there showing the CCR livery number 37. Stunning livery. I love those colour blues. Yeah, love those, mate. So we've got 1 minute of quali left. So at the moment, Clayjacks thinks he's done enough, maybe. Because he's not going to get round for another lap. So that's Clayjacks in third. At the moment, Danny also thinks he's done enough, which surprises me. Half a second off. Maybe he's willing to settle for that. Off Gold Star. We've got Glowing Gold. Yeah, he just can't get into that. No one's improving with these tyres. Yeah, they won't do if they do. Yeah, because they haven't got time to come in. So this is looking like the grid at the moment. As we see Glowing there. Oh dear. That's going to be an expensive repair, Sam. Oh dear. Oh. And we've got the only Alpha that I'm aware of. Now the Alpha, this is 4-wheel drive, I believe. I could be wrong. So that should be... It's not proven to be the case. I'm not sure it'll be worse on tyres or better. Meanwhile, Gold Star's going... Yeah, Gold Star staying in the pits. We've got Mark here in the Aston. Currently with a 2:32.7 is his best, which puts him in 7th. Shinra staying in the pits, and Little Sweet has managed a 2:44. The 28.5s in the Aston, I feel, is quick. The settings, not sure on the exact settings compared to CC7. Yeah, I don't think, as Sam said, as Glowing Gold said, I don't think he won't have it as aggressive as this. What I tried to do was, I've noticed when I've run random weather before, it's not rained. So I've just tried to spice it up by having the tyre wear a little bit higher than the fuel. Could work, and it might work and it might not, but you might get both. You've got high tyre wear and you might have a bit of the wet stuff as well. So I don't think anybody's is glowing. Glowing's parked up. Okay, so I'm thinking now that is... I can get a 27 with brand new tyres, I presume that is, Sam. Tyres... Oh, tyres and fuel off. Okay. Danny says he saw Tonky Kong do a 27. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry if I've missed any comments in the chats. Would have pushed on a little if I'd known, Clayjack. Yeah. Still in a good position there, Clayjacks. So this is the final lap. It's starting to look misty, isn't it? Any reports of rain anywhere around the track? Because this is a track that's notorious. As a lot of you have probably seen when any races have been held around here. It can be raining on one part of the track. It can be glorious sunshine on another part of the track. There are times in this lobby. Danny, yeah, okay, that's fine. Clayjack's picking a fight with Glowing there. So, why is this? Oh, it's the overrun, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. This is your grid, ladies and gentlemen. Derpy Duck, I do apologise. This is and Dinosaur 21. This is the last race of the stream, and unfortunately, with you missing qualifying, you won't be able to race. So if you want to jump in, yeah, I'm sorry about that. He joined just after quali had started, so I just thought I'd let you know rather than hang around, because you won't be able to race, but. Feel free to stick in the lobby and watch if you like. No problem. What is this event for, says Clayjack? This is the first race in CC Sims Super League. The tyre wear is different, but this is the first track. So everybody make sure on the tyres that they want. And we'll get this underway. So that's your grid. We've got Gold Star in first place, Danny C in second, followed by Clayjacks in third, Beastman in fourth, Glowing Gold in fifth. All very close times. So good luck, everybody. I'll keep your fingers. It could get exciting if the weather changes, but best of luck out there. Have a good race. Keep it clean. Most of all, enjoy it. Good luck. In 3, 2, 1. Well, I hope everybody's out and everybody watching is enjoying the content. Probably more so the Codger's not on track. Yeah, if you're liking what you're seeing, feel like drop us a like. Even better, drop us a subscription. Subscription, that was a bit posh, wasn't it? Drop us a sub. And if you're liking what you're seeing, then feel free to join in again and follow the channel. And I'm also over at on Instagram at Jimmy_Codger Racing. So there'll be plenty of information posted there. So let's get the info on track, off the screen, sorry, and get the driver names off. So at the moment we've got Gold Star. Now it'll be interesting to see. I'm not gonna go in cockpit, and I'm not gonna mention what any tyres anybody's on, because that's part of. I don't want to give the game away for anybody for strategy wise. So at the moment we've got Gold Star in the lead as he's managed to hold his position. We've got Clayjax here being absolutely hounded by Danny C. So is Danny C he's thought better of it, or he's getting a bit close there? Oh, he's lost the back end there, but he's managed to hold it. Well done, Danny. It's given Beastman the opportunity now. He's only 3/10 off Danny. Everybody's just sort of settling down now after the first. Yeah, Eau Rouge was the first sort of flashpoint. We got a bit of contact in the background there. Oh, and Glowing spun. Oh no, Glowing. Yeah, that was the guy. Who was that? That was in the Alpha. Yeah. That wasn't very sportsmanlike, Josh, and yeah, you should have pulled over there. You've caused the driver to go off there. Glowing Gold is now. Oh, poor guy's got to regroup. Stick with it, Glowing. It's all practice. Don't worry about it, matey. I'm sure you'll make up the V8. Yeah, it's a 10-lap race. I would have said at least. So head down, regroup. We'll go back to the leaders now. We've got Gold Star stretching his legs already to a 1.7 second lead over Danny C, who's now managed to get missed that. He's got past Clayjax, but that's not going to yeah, Clayjax won't let that unless Clayjax plays the long game here and uses Danny's fuel, which I would imagine there'd be a bit of slipstreaming going on. So yeah, Clayjax is a strategy whiz kid. I say kid, he's a whiz. Yeah, he's very good in these strategy games. So yeah, keep an eye out for Clayjax. Beastman there, only a 1.7 seconds behind. Yeah, I'm not going to put any tyre information on the screen. Be interesting to see how this pans out. Now the weather the lighting did change pretty quickly after, was it about 3 or 4 laps? So, Mark, have I missed something, Mark? What happened? Head down, matey. Head down, just, yeah, there's a good 8 or 9 laps left, I think, 8 laps, so, yeah, just have fun out there. Yeah, but there's one incident that I won't. Yeah, that was a bit. Yeah, it was a bit wild from the racer in 7th place. This guy in the Alpha. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Now it's interesting. You've got the McGann. So, right. Okay, I did see that. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's because glowing to leave the race. I'm sorry, glowing. Yeah, I was just about. Yeah, sorry, Sam. I was just about to kick them, to be honest. Yeah, right. Let's go back. Let's focus on this now. There's 7 guys left in, so let's see how this pans out now. So we've got Gold Star with a 1.9, nearly just under 2-second lead over Danny C. He's got about roughly the same over Clayjax. I think Clayjax is he's playing the long game here. I would have expected to see some weather changes by now, but there was mist in the hills there. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sam. You know, I couldn't control it, but I was literally just as you sent the message there. Well, yeah, he's running at the back at the moment, Sam. I'll just have a look. He's not. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let that go. 6 people in it. I'm not going to let it go. I've seen enough of that. View profile. Player profile. Well, sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Do apologise, Jacques Noir, but I've seen enough where I don't tolerate that in my stream at all. So now we've got that dealt with. Sorry about that, Sam. I know it was a bit late, but you're right. Let's get the information back on the screen. I know it's reduced it to 6, but I want to set the tone going on. I won't tolerate that sort of driving at all. Yeah, so we're on lap 3 now. We've still got 14 minutes to go. So, judging by the tyre wear in the qualifying, I don't think people will be running. I could be wrong. I don't think they'll be running softs. That's a shame. We've only got 6, but it is what it is. It is a bit warm for an endurance race, but thanks. A shout out to Macnon there, Mark. Thanks for sticking around, matey. I hope you managed to get some food. But thanks very much for sticking along. So I reckon mediums. I mean, I don't know whether this is going to be a one-stop. I don't want to show the tyres, to be honest, but let's just see. Doesn't seem to be. The weather's not changing, is it? It's staying like this, which is a bit strange. It changed quicker than this during. Well, there are some clouds rolling in. I want it to. Yeah, I mean, the tyre wear on its own will be. I mean, a one-stop in the hards, probably. Yeah. But we'll soon see what lap times are doing. They were doing he's doing 2:29s on his last lap, which was the fastest lap. So that's 2 seconds slower than he did in qualifying. So yeah, that could potentially be mediums, maybe hards. So Clayjax is doing. He's done a 2:29 on lap 2. His last lap was a 2:30. I nearly said a 1:30 then, but that would have been impressive. And here we go. Now, this is what I meant. Going through Eau Rouge and coming up the Kemmel Straight, it was bright sunshine. Coming round, this is Pouon now, but coming round here, yeah, it's definitely dulling off now. Looking a little bit misty, so Clayjax has done a 2:30 on lap 3. So are we about to see the weather change? Unfortunately, I can't see the radar on the guys' cars. But the track does. Yeah, it's not raining yet, but it's definitely misty. So that'll affect grip levels. So this could start getting interesting here. Yeah, see, Clayjack, yeah, the mist is definitely affecting the grip levels. So, see if you're looking, coming around here now, there's still a little bit of sun, but let's go on board with Beastman. And this is what I meant about this track. It can be bright sunshine in one place and then cloudy and overcast in another, but they're staying out for another lap, so it might not rain, but it's I would have said it's definitely affecting the grip levels. See a 2:37 on Ben's last lap, which, yeah, that would indicate that it's definitely not too grippy out there. Clayjack still managed a 2:31. Yeah, I'll let people draw their own conclusions, but I would suspect, I'm not looking at tyres. I don't want to know either. I'd rather this play out. So let's see if Danny's times, Mr. Consistency there, you see. Lap 2, 2:29, lap 3, a 2:30. And he's going purple in the first sector on his 5th lap. So Danny's not obviously, it's suiting Danny more. Let's see if Gold Star's times, yeah, there's Mr. Consistent again. So he's not gone above a 2:29.5 yet. I'm giving times out to the other guys if they're watching the stream, but that's all I get. I'm not giving any tyre information out. It's sort of staying like this. I wonder if... Oh, look at that mist coming up in the distance there. Thanks everybody for watching. We've still got 8 watching. I know it's not... I would have hoped for more than this, but it is what it is. The weather doesn't help. It's quite humid where we are, or where I am. I presume it's the same for quite a few of the people racing. So we're on board with Gold Star at the moment. This is a tricky corner in the dry. You can run out wide to the left there. And this is a commit. Now, if there's any moisture on the track, this can be a tough corner. As we see Gold Star run slightly wide there. Now that's bordering on, you do get a penalty there. It's getting it stopped in time for the bus stop. We'll leave Gold Star to it. Let's go on board with Clayjack and see how committed. We see the first pit stop as Danny C comes in. So Danny was on the mediums, and Beastman is also in on the mediums. Yeah, so they've both got the same amount of fuel roughly. So they're both doing well on the fuel. It'll be interesting to see what tyres they go for. Clayjack's meanwhile has decided, the top two have decided to stay out. So these two are potentially going for the undercut, and Mark, interesting, Mark was on the softs. It's great Dutch, great racing. The no tyre info is a fantastic move. Thank you, mate. Dutch, remind me, correct? You were in Play Sports stream, weren't you? Great stream, Jim, mate. Great to see so many legends pass through. Gonna watch it back. Back now as I've been in and out. No worries, Captain. Oh, thanks, Dutch, for that comment, matey. With the tyres. Yeah, I wanted to try and keep everybody on the same. I don't want anybody to gain an advantage. So, as we see, Mark come out now. So. Nice move there by Beastman up the Kemmel Straight. I'm not sure the name of this. Radion, this is. Yeah, Captain. Yeah, thanks for that, Dutch. Yeah, so I wanted to try and keep it all blank, so there's no information available to anybody. So let's just see how Clayjack's. So this track now. See, lap 6. There's plenty of time yet. But Clayjax is so consistent. He's not gone above a 2:31.8, which is, yeah, it's slower than his quali. Now this is committed through here. It'd be interesting. I'm going to stay on board with Clayjax. I want to see a good gauge is how quick they go through Eau Rouge. I know Clayjax will be quick, but he's got a 20 gyms and oh, you're too kind, Captain. You're too kind. I'm a natural codger, Captain. Now Clayjax is staying out for another lap now. Ooh. There, I'm not going to say anything, but to stay out for 7 laps, yeah. If Clayjax is on the tyres I think he's on, then this is impressive. Well, let's just go on board with Clayjax through Eau Rouge. So he's got a 23-second gap over Danny C at the moment, but don't forget, he's not pitted. But that's not to say that Clayjax will pit. He's done this before at the same track, I believe, and it was one of the best races I've watched. It was one of the, I'm sure, correct me if I'm wrong, Captain, it was one of your feature races. He decided to play the long game, and looking at the weather, he might be all right here. 3 laps to go. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with the weather at all. It's just completely random. I was going to set it myself, but I quite enjoy the suspense as well, so it's great for me watching. Well, I'll leave you to it, Clayjax, and we'll go on board with Danny C, trying to hunt down potentially a 22-second gap. Against Clayjax, that's a tall order. Beastman is definitely closing on Danny C. The delta time's going down now. Danny C and Ben pitted at the same time. So it all depends what tyres they've gone for. I'd imagine they'd be on a similar tyre. But this is a dartboard for the weather around this track. Nicely committed through there, Danny. Now this is a bit better on fresh rubber. Definitely up. Danny's a second up on his time, so his quickest at the moment is a 2:29.3. So he's on for a potential 2:28. I don't think he's going. I'm not sure. 2:28, so he could be getting the fastest lap here. Let's stay on board and let's just see if he gets the fastest lap. So what's he on now? 2:20. It's only about 6 seconds to the line here. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's very close, this. Excellent, Danny. 2:27.3. You said you could do 27s, and you've done it with this tyre. Yeah, great lap there, Danny. So Gold Star hasn't pitted. If you want to see consistency, I'll just read out the times here. 29.0, 29.5, 29 point. Sorry, I've come off. I was trying to move the cursor up. 29.5, 29.1, 29.6, 29.6 again. That's if you want to do well in the races. This is what this man is brilliant at. Getting in the groove, getting the consistency there, and just sticking to the line, and just doing the same things. Don't deviate from it. He's obviously comfortable with his car, which I thought. He's keeping the gap. The last time I looked, it was 12 or 13 seconds. So he's actually pulling out time on Clayjax. So I've got a sneaking suspicion Clayjax and Gold Star have gone for the same strategy, not mentioning tyres. So Yeah, this is yeah. I don't. It depends who's fuel saved more or who is. Yeah, the fuel was on ×4. I'm not looking at the fuel either. Meanwhile, Danny C has pulled 7 seconds out of Clayjacks in, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 laps, maybe a lap and a half, and it's coming down now to 15 seconds. So it's 7 seconds. So Danny's definitely on the charge. I just don't know. We've got. Is that 8? Is that the final lap? Just not enough time. So let's just see, as Goldstar is going to do another lap. So Danny C will get another lap. Yeah, there's a rundown. So Danny C will definitely get another lap. Oh, no, he's on his final lap. So Goldstar is the only one who's going to be able to get another lap in. So the results are coming in now. So Goldstar is out in front with a 17-second gap. Absolutely storming drive there, Goldstar. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I think. Let's see Goldstar's tyres. Okay. Right, now I will. You ready? Mediums. Unbelievable. What were you on, Clayjacks? Hards. So Goldstar has made it work on mediums non-stop. That's, well, yeah. Take a bow, Goldstar. Legend, mate. And Clayjacks, yeah, that's what I thought you'd be on. I thought you'd be on the hards. I did actually think that you and Goldstar would both be on the hards and make it a non-stop. I was right. I got one bit of it right. I just didn't expect Goldstar to go on the mediums, which would explain. I was sort of giving hints when I was showing the lap times, and I'm sure you picked up on that, Clayjacks, when I said Goldstar was doing 2:29s and you were doing 2:30s. So maybe you got some information from that. Yeah, that's Clayjacks there. One hell of a drive. Absolute legend. If you want to see an example of fuel saving, and look, he's still got 1/4 of a tank left, and he's still got drivable tyres. Yeah, 1/4 of a tank. Goldstar could probably do another couple of laps on these tyres. If you want a lesson in car control, fuel saving, and consistency, look no further than this man here, CCR Goldstar. Absolute. I've got to do this. Absolute legend, Goldstar. Absolutely fantastic. Interesting lessons on this kind of race before the first round of the series. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get a screenshot of that before I forget. Yeah, I'm not too sure, Danny, if Craig's actually running fuel and tyre wear. I'm not sure. Don't quote me wrong. I'm sure it's all in a Discord. Speaking of which, head over to Captain Colossus. We've got a Discord channel there where we've got yeah, Beastman, that was really on mediums, mate. Legend. Absolutely, I couldn't believe that. But yeah, head over to Captain Colossus Racing. Feel free to join our Discord, or the link's in the description on Captain's channel. I've got a feeling it's on the main banner of mine as well, but feel free to drop in there. Just a great group of guys and girls. Any information you've got, any questions, whether it be cars suitable for which track, or even if you want any driving tips, if you're struggling out there, or any questions on wheels, pedals, you name it, there's going to be someone there that will point in the right direction. We don't bite. We'll help anybody out, and I'm sure I speak for me. I'll help anybody I can. Not on speed, on lap times though. Just want to give a quick shout out to Clayjacks there for sticking that one out, mate. I know you're short on time, but absolutely mega to see you in the room, buddy. And I knew you'd like that one. It's just a shame. Second again, Clayjacks. that was that was a tough call. But thanks again, Clayjax, for joining, mate, and sticking around. Clayjack says, I don't want to take anything away from Gold Star's drive, but that Honda must be OP on tyres. Yeah, probably. But, right, I'm going to end the lobby. I'm going to close the room there. I'm just going to save the replay. I nearly forgot then, didn't I? Oof. Thanks to everybody who stuck around and watching. If you've liked that, enjoyed the content tonight, then feel free to drop a like and even better, drop a sub. And check out Captain Colossus on the next stream now will be a Wednesday. You don't want to miss that one. That's going to be a feature race that you've never seen before. It's a please forgive me if I get this wrong, Captain, 3 manufacturer feature race where you'll be allocated a manufacturer as you join the lobby. So you'll be in a team. So you'll have, I can't remember the manufacturers now. I think Nissan's one of them. So you'll basically be racing. You've just got you'll have a race against other racers that you've got to race against. Like the stream on the way out. The man's a legend. Captain, stop bigging me up. I'm blushing. Yeah, I think BMW is one of the manufacturers. So it'll be Nissan, BMW, and Porsche. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, so you'll get allocated one of those cars. So instead of a feature race where you just have one winner, you're going to have 3 winners on that night, each in each class, or not class, but each manufacturer. So that'll be on Wednesday. The stream will be the stream will be live at 7:10 with a build up from 7:30. So make sure you head yourself over there to Captain Colossus Racing and check out that one. And I'll be in the comments, no doubt, and I might even join in that one. Beastman, thanks for the stream, Jimmy. That was brilliant. Oh, no worries, Ben. No worries. Glad you enjoyed it, buddy. Just a shame there wasn't a few more in the last one, but glad everyone had a good time. But I'm going to shut the lobby now. And Gold Star, huge congratulations on that, mate. That was a beast man of a drive. That was a beast of a drive. But yeah, didn't expect anything less, to be honest, mate. And nothing against Clayjax. He gave it everything there. And absolutely, yeah, brilliant. So I'm going to shut this lobby now. And thank you very much for watching, everybody. And until next week, same time, 6:30, next Monday, I will let you know over at... let me just get this off before Ben kicks off. I'll hide that behind the comments. There'll be an update, there'll be a post in our Discord, and I'll also put a post on Instagram as to what the next event will be. Probably let you know by Thursday, Friday, something like that. But check over there. Yeah, no worries, Mark. Thanks for joining. All the updates will be on Instagram, so head over there, check that out, and looking forward to see you next week. So until then, that is the old Codger signing out. I'll close this room. I'll just get the scapes up. Oh, this takes ages, doesn't it? Yeah, that's it for this week. So it's been another warm one, but I enjoyed that. I mean, I raced Road Atlanta. I didn't expect to do quite so well in that, and it's the first time I've driven the Scirocco. It was quite nice, actually. It wasn't the quickest, but yeah. Any friend requests you want to send through, I'll jump on them as soon as I come off the stream and add you there. But I've had a great night tonight. We've had a couple of incidents, but that's normal. But yeah, just as a lesson, as you saw there, a kick that racer. I will not tolerate that sort of racing. Any Rubbing, yeah. Going round a corner, yeah, but not slamming into people. No, I won't tolerate that at all, and you'll get the same treatment. You won't last very long. We just want clean, respectful racing. So, and on that note, it is time for old Codger to sign out. So, big love, big respect to you all, and I will catch you next week. Take care. Good night.